What's up, YouTubers? Today we're going to take a look at the Ferrum Forge Stinger. This is the BladeHQ exclusive edition, which is 2.6 ounces, sporting a 3.25-inch blade of Nitro V steel, very well balanced for everyday carry use. This is decked out, of course, in the BladeHQ exclusive colors of blackened blade and hardware, as well as the jade green G10 scales on this. In terms of a comparison for this particular knife, I think honestly it's difficult to compare other than with itself. And this is the Ferrum Forge Direct carbon fiber scaled edition of the Stinger, as well as the WE knives, of course, who makes this particular product. The WE knives kite fin. So you're going to notice the blade. Pretty much a lot of the lines are very similar, but we'll call it for what it is, and this is in fact the Ferrum Forge design Stinger. In terms of the pros of this particular knife, let me go back one thing real quick. This particular knife costs about $90, which is similar to the regular G10 editions. The one on the Ferrum Forge site with the marbled carbon fiber is $110. So take it for what it is. The pros of this particular knife: this is a really great slicer. It has very thin blade stock, and of course it's just been ground beautifully on this particular blade by WE Civivi. It is made of Nitro V steel, which I talked about is a great balanced steel. It's very relatively easy to sharpen, maintains a decent edge, and it's very stainless. So it's one of those kind of great in the middle steels in terms of the budget line. Maybe not entirely budget, but very nice. This particular knife is very fidgety. You can see the flipper tab is fantastic, combined with the detent, and then also you can flip this one from the back side with a Spidey flick. On the front side, you can do the thumb flick with this fuller that is cut into this knife. We'll go ahead and show that. The fuller works well, more on the back side than the front side, but like I said, you can go ahead and do that with your thumb. It is very skeletonized to go ahead and remove the weight on there, and from that perspective, the little liners on the inside are very light, and that's a good thing. As well, and the last thing that really I would say that differentiates to this, in addition to all those other great qualities, is it has a very useful front choil. So this choil is actually nice. You can use this as a full one of those if you need to choke up far. It works really well. So from that perspective, definitely on the strength side. In terms of the cons, I would say this particular knife really kind of leaves lefties out in the cold. You really just have the right side tip up carry. No real capability on the left hand side. I think lefties are getting used to just having to live in the right-handed world, though, so probably not a huge deal. One thing I did forget to mention is just on the right-hand side is the pocket clip is not only recessed itself, but the screws themselves are also countersunk. So it does have a really useful pocket clip, though it only contains one screw in there. So from that perspective, I don't know. I've had no problems with these knives that only have a single screw holding in the clip there. So not a problem. This is a very, very fun knife, a very useful knife. There's enough total reviews out there that I don't need to cover tip to tail on this particular one, but you can be assured that this particular edition absolutely follows through with what we know about the Stinger. And if you like this particular color, you're gonna love this, and you're gonna want to go get yourself one out of BladeHQ. So I hope you found this useful, if nothing else. If not interesting, if so, go ahead and like and subscribe, and have a great day. Take care now.